Hey guys, the topic for today's video is how everyone starts off as a beginner when trying something new. So yes, that means even Pablo Picasso started off as a beginner with painting, and Shakespeare with writing plays. Everyone starts off as a beginner. Even the greatest people who've ever done specific things, they all started off as a beginner at one point. So that means when you're trying something new and you're worried about looking like a fool and making mistakes, don't worry. That's just the natural course of things. Whenever you're starting something new, it's gonna happen. So get through it and keep going because it's part of the process. If you want to become a master at something, you have to start as a beginner. So don't be afraid of starting off like that. Don't be afraid of being at the bottom of the rung for a tiny amount of time. You'll get better with time. Everyone does. I mean, a great example here is me with these videos. If you go back and look at the very first video that I made, and it hasn't even been all that long, that was just a month ago, basically, or a month and a half ago, that video was horrible. I even shot it vertically, for crying out loud. Because it didn't even cross my mind to do it horizontally at the time. I was such a neophyte to making videos, and I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have a selfie stick or anything like that. And even now, like, I'm still very much a beginner. Like, these videos are gonna get even better with time. But I wasn't afraid to make the mistakes or look like a fool. I mean, I know that my video quality could be a lot better, but I'm willing to learn and go through the process rather than trying to start off being perfect, because that's unrealistic. Nobody starts anything being perfect. I can guarantee you the very first painting Picasso ever made was probably trash, just like everybody else who's ever done something great. All the great composers, like Mozart, all of them, their very first work, it's probably horrible. If they could have looked back on it, they would have been surprised at how much they've grown. So everyone starts off as a beginner. Don't be afraid to start from the bottom. It's just a natural part of the process. You're always going to start new things down there, but with time, you get better and better. And after you put in a ton of hours, eventually you can be a master at something. You just can't give up, and you have to start. So don't be afraid of starting. I encourage you to find whatever it is that you've been wanting to start. Do it now. Do it now. I mean, why not? You've got nothing to lose and a lot to gain. So anything you've been putting off thinking that you need to be perfect before you begin, just begin now. Start it from the bottom, and eventually you'll work your way up to where you want to be. It'll take time, so don't lie to yourself about that. Everything takes time. But you'll get there, provided you never give up. So the important thing is that you begin. Anyway, I hope this video helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.